Hi, this is Cameron, and this is my introductory video to the vinyl community. I've been watching videos from the VC for about 2 years and decided it's time that I give my little part and share something about the music I've loved over the past 30 years. So as I said, I've been collecting for just over 30 years. I've got quite a sizable collection, about 6,000 LPs and just closing in on 7,000 CDs. And my tastes have really been diverse. The focus of my collection has always been oddball 60s and early 70s rock, but I also like blues and folk, and I have a little bit of country, and I'm learning more and more about jazz every day. My professional career gets me into different international spots in Asia, Africa, Latin America, so I've always picked up local music to bring back as the best memento wherever I go. What else could I say? That's probably it as far as introduction. And what I plan to do actually is to share parts of my sort of my legacy collection, what I've already got established, and then my new purchases as well. So back before I was married and had kids, I used to buy more freely and collected whatever I wanted. Now with the family and all the rest and a tighter budget, mostly I go for the thrift shops and the bargain bins in the record stores. So what I'm going to share with you today are all $2 records I got in an antique shop. So the first one is Nancy Wilson, jazz singer, and I was really impressed with her powerful voice. First time I had ever heard her. Here's the back. You can see there's lots of information about her, and it's on the Capitol label, Rainbow Capitol label. I also got Mary Lou Williams on Jazz Tone. And you can see there's lots of information on the back about her. So she's a keyboardist. I find that the instrumental jazz doesn't quite do for me as much as the songstress-led jazz types of jazz. And that's on Jazz Tone. Now, I was really lucky to score 3 albums by Dionne Warwick, all around 1963-64. So first one is Anyone Who Had a Heart. And the back. Just learning about how to get the right distances and right heights for showing these records. I know it's something that other people have lots of experience with, but I'm just learning. And it's on Scepter Records. Next album, Dionne Warwick, is Make Way for Dionne Warwick. I really like this cover. Shows her off in her fine dress. Real showmanship. That's on Berry Records. Now, I don't know if Berry Records is the Motown label only in Canada, or if in the States it came out in the same label as well. That's something I'm interested in hearing. And then The Sensitive Sound of Dionne Warwick. Again on Berry Records. Now, here's an album I haven't had a chance to listen to yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Dusty Springfield Cameo. I did read her biography a number of years ago, so I'm interested in getting to know her music a little better. And the back cover. And that is on Dunhill. They're all cleaned by my Spin Clean maker. Spin Clean record cleaner. Next, I have two albums by Louis Prima. This one's called Plays and Sings. And the album is on the Hamilton label, I think, which is a budget label, I believe. And the second one is called Lake Tahoe Prima Style. Now this is a little bit more worn at the back, but for $2 I was glad to get it to add to my Louis Prima collection, which now numbers 2. Then I got a Melanie album, which has this cutout cover, Melanie Garden in the City. You can see that it opens up. And it's also on the Capital Rainbow label. Then I also got, or sorry, that was not the Capital. That was on the Melanie was on the Buddha label. Excuse me. Capital was one of the other albums I got. That was a mistake. So Melanie was on the Buddha label. Then I got someone I've never heard of before, George Masso Quintet, Choice NYC Bone. Haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. And that's on a label I've never heard of called Flaming or Famous Door. Just a few more albums here. Herbie Mann, Brazil Blues. On United Artists label. Now trying to expand my tastes in music. So getting back to sort of the tastes of my parents now. Dean Martin, Dino Latino. And that's on Reprise. Next up, Tommy James and the Shondells, The Best Of. On Roulette. a double, which was unintentional, but I can start off the collection for one of my two sons, Rune Gustafson and Zoot Sims, The Sweetest Sounds. And that is on Pablo Records. Now here's three people I've had a chance to see at our Winnipeg Folk Fest. The Amos Garrett, Doug Sam, Gene Taylor, The Return of the Formerly Brothers. So Doug Sam from the Sir Douglas Quintet, Gene Taylor from Canned Heat and the Blasters, and Amos Garrett with Maria Muldaur and Ian and Sylvia. This is on Stony Plain, which is an Alberta-based label. And then finally, this is one I'm looking forward to hearing, Bill Deal and the Rondells, Vintage Rock. And that is on Heritage label. So that's it for now. Hopefully in the future I will have worked out the kinks on the distances and the heights of showing off the records, and things will be a little bit more professional like so many other people in the VC community. It's nice meeting all of you. You can leave your comments down at the bottom and I will try to answer them. So have a good day.